There are certain names on the world map that create fear the moment they are spoken. And then there are certain forces whose names are barely known, yet whose actions have changed the fate of wars, governments, and even history itself. They are not part of any regular army, and they are not fully intelligence agencies either. They operate in darkness, in silence, in such a way that it often feels as if they never existed at all. This force is known as America's Delta Force. So secretive is this unit that for many years, the US government officially denied its very existence. No flags, no parades, no public uniforms, no medals displayed on television. Their names are not written in history books, their faces never appear in newspapers. Yet inside the White House, whenever a crisis emerges that ordinary forces cannot solve, one name inevitably comes up in quiet conversations: Delta. This unit was born from a terrifying realization. In the 1970s, terrorism was spreading rapidly across the world. Aircraft hijackings, embassy attacks, hostage crises were becoming almost routine. In 1972, during the Munich Olympics, Israeli athletes were brutally murdered, shocking the entire world. American military leaders understood something very clearly. Traditional armies were not prepared for this kind of war. What they needed was a small, elite force capable of moving fast, striking precisely, and never failing. The task was given to an officer who had trained with the British Special Air Service. His vision was simple but ruthless. He did not want soldiers who were only physically strong. He wanted men who were mentally unbreakable, calm under pressure, capable of making perfect decisions in seconds. From this idea, Unit 777 was created, later known as Delta Force. Joining Delta Force means almost erasing your identity. No one can simply apply. First, a soldier must already belong to the best units in the US military: Rangers, Green Berets, paratroopers. Then comes the selection phase, considered one of the most brutal tests in the world. Long marches alone through mountains, carrying heavy loads across unknown distances, surviving on almost no food, enduring nights without sleep. The goal is not strength. The goal is to see who breaks and who remains calm. Many powerful soldiers fail here because Delta does not seek muscles, it seeks minds. Those who survive are sent into the most intense training imaginable: urban combat, aircraft assaults, hostage rescues, desert operations, Arctic survival. They learn how to move in darkness, how to clear buildings without making a sound, how to change plans in seconds. They are trained to shoot, but more importantly, they are trained to think. Their instructors repeat one lesson again and again. Wars are not won by weapons, they are won by decisions. So they are taught to control fear, to operate while exhausted, to continue even after witnessing death. In Delta Force, hesitation is more dangerous than the enemy. Their first major test came in 1980 in Iran. American diplomats were held hostage inside the US Embassy in Tehran. The president ordered a secret rescue mission. The plan was extremely complex, involving aircraft, helicopters, desert landings, and multiple stages. But fate intervened. Sandstorms, mechanical failures, and coordination errors caused the mission to collapse. Several soldiers were killed, and the operation became a public humiliation. For Delta Force, this failure became a turning point. Their training became harsher, their planning became more precise, their technology became more advanced. Through the 1980s and 1990s, they carried out countless secret missions, many of which remain classified to this day. In 1993, in the streets of Mogadishu, the world witnessed one of the most violent urban battles in modern history. The event later became known as Black Hawk Down. Surrounded by hostile forces for hours, Delta operators fought relentlessly to rescue trapped soldiers. This battle taught America a painful lesson. In modern warfare, small elite units could shape the outcome of entire conflicts. After the attacks of September 11th, Delta Force entered its most active and most secret era. Afghanistan, Iraq, border regions of Pakistan, shadowy cities across the Middle East. They hunted terrorist leaders, dismantled networks, and executed missions where failure was simply not an option. It is believed that many of the world's most wanted militants were captured or eliminated by Delta teams operating at night, leaving almost no trace behind. What makes this unit truly terrifying is not only its skill, but its invisibility. Most of their missions are never officially acknowledged. Many operations are credited to other units. Their names remain secret. Even their families often do not know where they are deployed. When someone dies, it may be recorded as an accident, ensuring that enemies never learn who was truly responsible. Delta Force does not only fight battles, they gather intelligence, target identifications, and sometimes alter political outcomes before wars even begin. It is said that before major invasions or regime changes, small Delta teams are already on the ground, observing, measuring, preparing the battlefield in silence. Their equipment is far beyond that of ordinary soldiers. Advanced night vision, suppressed weapons, custom rifles, encrypted communication systems. But their most powerful weapon is not technology, it is discipline. They are trained to make life and death decisions in seconds, without panic, without